Market research helps you find customers for your business. Competitive analysis helps you make your business unique. Combine them to find a competitive advantage for your small business. Let's check out what is market research. Six. What is market research? Market research consists of systematically gathering data about people or companies, a market, and then analysing it to better understand what that group of people needs. The results of market research, which are usually summarised in a report, are then used to help business owners make more informed decisions about the company's strategies, operations, and potential customer base. Understanding industry shifts, changing consumer needs and preferences, and legislative trends, among other things, can shape where a business chooses to focus its efforts and resources. That's the value of market research. Meaning, if your research told you that scientists had recently created a new kind of fabric that helped the wearer lose weight just by putting it on, for example, your retail clothing store might want to adjust its buying plan to test designs using this new fabric. Or if you uncovered that shoppers in your area rely heavily on coupons in making a purchase decision, you might decide to test sending your mailing list a promotional coupon. Market research can help businesses run more efficiently and market more effectively. 5. Why do market research? Market research provides critical information about your market and your business landscape. It can tell you how your company is perceived by the target customers and clients you want to reach. It can help you understand how to connect with them, show how you stack up against the competition, and inform how you plan your next steps. Market research can also play an important role in the process of developing your products and services, bringing them to the marketplace, and marketing them to consumers. Here are a few ways that market research can help inform your business strategy. It can give you an accurate view of your business and your marketplace. For example, you can see how you are perceived in comparison to your competitors and evaluate what your competitors are doing to attract customers. It can help you determine who and where your customers are and which customers are most likely to do business with you. In fact, for customers who indicate that they don't want to do business with you, market research is your opportunity to ask them, why not? It can reveal how customers and prospects view your existing business and products, and show you if you are or not meeting your customers' needs. It's even possible you may uncover some opinions about your business and/or products that you weren't aware of. It can help you decide whether a new idea for a business or product will fly, that is, if customers will find it appealing, based on how similar products have performed in the marketplace. It can help you make wise product packaging and promotional decisions, as well as effective marketing messages. For many businesses, market research is a key component in developing marketing strategy by providing a fact-based foundation for estimating sales and profitability. In fact, it can make the difference between making wise decisions that drive businesses forward and poor decisions that can damage your business. The competitive environment you face is increasingly challenging. It's safe to assume that your competitors are conducting research to gain their own advantage. That may be the best reason of all to make market research a key part of your business growth strategy. 4. Types of market research. While there are a number of market research tools you can use, there are really only two types of market research data. Primary. Primary data is first-hand information you gather yourself, or with the help of a market research firm. You control it. Secondary. Secondary data is pre-existing public information, such as the data shared in magazines and newspapers, government or industry reports. You can analyse the data in new ways, but the information is available to a large number of people. Using primary or secondary data, there are two types of research studies. Exploratory. Exploratory market research gathers lots of open-ended data from many people to better understand a problem or opportunity. The goal is to gather perceptions and opinions regarding an issue, so your company can decide how to address it. But first, you have to understand how your market sees the issue. Specific. Once you understand the larger market issues or opportunities, you can use specific questions to gather information that could lead to a new product or service. Market research firms often use specific questions to gather feedback on a new advertising campaign or to refine a planned new product. 3. Primary market research tools. While primary research is more time-consuming and expensive, sometimes it's the only way to get the information you need. The most common primary research tools are surveys, asking customers a series of questions to better understand how they feel about a product's features or about the experience they had during their hotel stay, for example, are two possible uses of a survey. Surveys consist of a list of questions that can be shared with an individual by phone, in person, on a card or paper, or online using a survey software. Focus groups, bringing together groups of people with a common characteristic, such as age, hobby, or buying habits, to better understanding their likes and dislikes, is a focus group. Focus groups typically consist of 8 to 12 people with a moderator who poses questions for the group to discuss. They are a useful way of getting feedback on a new product, new features, or new ad campaign. Observation. When the researcher gathers information simply by watching how a subject interacts with a product, the technique is observation. This is often used in comparing preferences for several types of products. In-depth interviews. Another market research technique is the one-on-one interview with an individual, during which probing questions are posed to better understand that person's product preferences. 2. Sources of secondary data. When conducting market research to better understand industry trends and broader shifts, secondary research is often a good place to start. Some of the most useful sources include industry associations and trade groups. Most associations publish annual outlooks, trade journals specific to your industry, government reports such as the census or annual federal procurement results, industry analysts. These individuals monitor the performance of public companies in your space. University faculty members. See what research reports they may have published. Websites. While Wikipedia isn't a reliable source, there may be others that lead you to reputable sources and reports. Competitor websites and materials. To convince potential customers to buy from them, they may share useful statistics and reports. 1. Steps for conducting market research. Knowing what to do in various situations that arise during the investigation will save the researchers time and reduce problems. Today's successful enterprises use powerful market research survey software that helps them conduct comprehensive research under a unified platform and hence provide actionable insights much faster with fewer problems. Following are the steps to conduct an effective market research. Step 1. Define the problem. Having a well-defined subject of research will help researchers when they ask questions. These questions should be directed to solve problems and they have to be adapted to the project. Make sure the questions are written clearly and that the respondents understand them. Step 2. Define the sample. To carry out market research, researchers need a representative sample that can be collected using one of the many sampling techniques. A representative sample is a small number of people that reflect, as accurately as possible, a larger group. An organisation cannot waste their resources in collecting information from the wrong population. It is important that the population represents characteristics that matter to the researchers and that they need to investigate are in the chosen sample. Take into account that marketers will always be prone to fall into a bias in the sample because there will always be people who do not answer the survey because they are busy or answer it incompletely, so researchers may not obtain the required data. Regarding the size of the sample, the larger it is, the more likely it is to be representative of the population. A larger representative sample gives the researcher greater certainty that the people included are the ones they need, and they can possibly reduce bias. Therefore, if they want to avoid inaccuracy in our surveys, they should have representative and balanced samples. Step 4. Analyse the results. Each of the points of the market research process is linked to one another. If all the above is executed well, but there is no accurate analysis of the results, then the decisions made consequently will not be appropriate. In-depth analysis conducted without leaving loose ends will be effective in gaining solutions. Data analysis will be captured in a report, which should also be written clearly so that effective decisions can be made on that basis. Do let us know how you conduct market research for your business. Thanks for watching.